Hi and welcome to the news of 2019.3. Before we start with the features, we wanted to give you something special. Maybe you've heard of our subscription license where you pay a yearly fee. And this will give you access to all our features for a smaller cost than our traditional non-expiring license. The subscription license will let you stay ahead of your competition with lower costs and more possibilities. It will prevent costly unannounced stops in your production, and you can also request features from us. But this is not all. We're giving you a free year with the code AUTONEST. So if the number of your USB key is higher than 5,000, you can unlock all the functions in iGEM's CAD/CAM for free for 1 year. Just activate the subscription license in the link in the email, and it'll work without even changing the post-processor. Alright, let's jump into the features. The first feature we're going to look at is this little button here. It only contains 2 things right now, but as time goes, we will fill this up with more settings. The second feature is our quick filter. So if I select create part and I right click, I can select the quick filter and we can sort this for radius. So the radius sorting is new, and I have radius 30 on this and radius 10 on this. So I want to have a larger than 11 and smaller than 29. I hit OK. I select these, and only the ones that are in this interval will be selected. The next thing I want to show you is the offset part. Right here under part, you can select the part and you click enter and you say, alright, I want to offset this 5 millimeters. Okay, and the parts gets offsetted and also the toolpath follows. So this works on any kind of part, not the 3D part, but any flat part. The next thing I want to show you is under part again, and we have a stretch part. So this works in a similar way. We can select, you see the yellow indication here, we can select these two, enter, and specify base point. So I can say in the corner here, and I want to move this 10 millimeter up. But now the hole is off-centered, so I want to use this command again. Part, stretch part, I select the hole, and I want to go 5 millimeters up on that. And also the toolpath follows with this, so it's a really nice feature if you don't want to explode the part and create a part again. So the next thing I want to show you is a common cut feature where we've added gaps. So if you're under partwise, you can use gap and set your gap. Click OK, and we use these parts. And you can zoom in and you see that we have a gap here of 2 millimeters, so the parts won't fall into the tank. This is quite a nice feature. It's kind of a mix between bridges and common cuts, where you use minimal cutting time, but the parts won't fall into the tank. So the last 2D feature I want to show you is mainly for plasma cutters or combo cutters, where we have loops. So you can create a loop, so the threshold angle is minimal angle, and you can have the radius on your loops. So I'm just going to make this 5, and I say add on this part. So we will cut this way, and it will come around like this. So this is mostly for plasma cutters, guys. That's it for the 2D. Let's jump into the 3D. So in the 3D, we have added a bunch of new samples into our samples library, so you can find them right here. Let's just open Rapids, and I will show you our first new feature is the measure. So you can say from endpoint there to endpoint there we have 50, and from endpoint there and endpoint there we have 65. So all these measures will stay here until you hit escape, which is really nice. So that's our first feature. The next thing I want to show you is the normal to surface, which we have changed a bit, and we also changed the location. So toolpath, and right here is our old normal to surface. Under the pen, we have our new normal to surface. So we click on this. Are you sure if I want to delete all of these connections? Yes. So now we can just add, we can click on this curve here, like so maybe one more in there, and we say done, and we close that. So now we have a perfect normal to surface cut right here. So this selection with our normal to surface in here has made it so much easier for complex parts to add a normal to surface toolpath. So that's a big news for you guys who cut complex parts with normal to surface. The last thing I want to show you in the news of 2019.3 is a custom standoff in 3D5X. So you click on this pen again when you have a toolpath, and we can change. If I click on this, I get a preview of our nozzle, and I can just click and drag so that if I want to, I can have my nozzle above the actual, not the stock, but the model. So done, and I want to change this lower as well, so you see it interpolates between these two. So I want to say this thing is gonna go up, maybe so. Done, and that looks better. So that's the news for 2019.3. Thanks for watching, and guys, make sure to check out our subscription license. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Have a great day. Bye.